Hi everybody, welcome to the trending streams here on the World Wide Web. Please subscribe, click, and hit that bell to get the latest video notifications. When you subscribed, you'll be in the know. And if you're not getting the notifications, refresh the channel multiple times a week, if not daily. Well, again, guys, I want to thank all the new subscribers. Please share these videos on your social media because I break it down. Now, guys, I've been doing videos on the cancer culture or whatever you want to call it, right? The reality is the reason why we are now living in a world where everything is offensive, especially, things in pop culture. They created this crap. They fed it to us for years. Now they're doing a turnaround and canceling everything, right? And to be honest, I really don't care if they cancel the Muppets or Yosemite Sam or whatever. The reason why they're doing this is because if someone is outspoken on something that is truthful, like I believe this cancer culture is being created to take away the good book, right? The believers of the Most High. I'm just going to be honest. This is my take on things. And this is why they're just, everything now is offensive. Okay. That's the facts, right? Mr. Potato Head cannot be called Mr. Potato Head. He just has to be some kind of whatever, gender neutral. It is what it is. But they want to destroy all types of culture to usher in their new world order, culture ultimately. And, just today, Marvel Comics to introduce gay Captain America, designed by transgender artist. So this is a brand new thing. Again, meet Aaron Fitcher, the Captain America of the Railways, a new queer shield bearer in the United States of the Captain America design. Again, this is what they're doing. But no one could find this offensive or, you can't cancel that because this is what they are. Hey, it is what it is. Again, guys, I'm a reporter. I want to mention this. What I'm going to do is connect some dots, put it together. You do, it is what it is, whatever you're going to believe. So the topic of today, again, is The Bachelor, which is one of the top rated shows out there. It's been on for years now. And finally now, again, more agendas, all these things. They just finally had the first black lead Bachelor. Well, let me read you this. The Bachelor ends in chaos. First black lead, Matt James, chooses Rachel in a pre-recorded final or finale, then revealed he dumped her as soon as her racist 2018 plantation party pictures emerged. So this guy here is the first black, bachelor or whatever. And out of all the women, I think he got to choose over 20 or whatever, right? He has to pick, you see all these beautiful women here, but he has to pick the one, right, that is racial, all these things. And, she was in a party, like an Annabelle party or whatever, in a slave, plantation, I guess. Rachel, and even the name, guys, Rachel, race, race, like Rachel, race. Guys, you live, and I'm going to be honest, and I've always said this, you live in a scripted world. This show was completely and utterly scripted. Okay, all reality shows are scripted. Again, this may be a shocker to people, but it is what it is. And I can personally tell you it is because, again, when the mom met them, they had the same lines. At one point, Matt's brother met them, the girls, and they said the same script. Can we come? Let's go and talk. And then, it was a script. Everything is set by design. Again, I'll connect the dots here, and I'll even give you proof because someone in a reality show that I know personally told me that the reality show, it's not even a reality show, it's a TV show that's rigged. But let's read this. The Bachelor star gave Rachel his final rose in the Bachelor finale, but did not give her an engagement ring. So that should be your first clue there, once again, right? Why didn't he give her engagement ring? Because this is staged. This was before he knew supposedly she was racist, racial, I guess, whatever. Matt, the show, is the first black lead, said he could see Rachel as his wife and the mother of his children. But after the final Rose special, which followed, Matt confirmed that the couple is no longer together. He said the pair had split with racially intense, insensitivity post that Rachel made on a social media that came to light, leading to her question whether she understands what it means to be black in America. Well, folks, how would this woman here from the South, a white girl, I'm just going to be honest, how is she going to know how a black man feel? Is she going to feel, how does she know how a Chinese person will feel? How would she know Hispanic? You know what I mean? This is again, what this is all cancel culture. They want to even take away your culture, right? You gotta assimilate with every culture and all this stuff. Again, I'm all for loving and whatever. God created cultures. I hate to tell you. Okay, I mean, but this is what they want, and this is where we're going. It's gathered in a pen, NWO. It's happening. So this is ridiculous, but this is all part of the scheme, the scam, right? It is what it is. Again, these are my commentary. I don't mean if you feel offended to what I'm saying. Hey, it is what it is. You don't have to watch the video, but I have studied, the system for over 20 years. I can read their script, and this is a script. Just like I said, Matt chose Rachel as the winner of the end of last year's. The show was filmed months before the image of her attending a plantation themed party online, prompting a breakup. Now, this was also done on purpose, right? Because I just want to show you, I'm connecting dots. Hey, you can believe what you want, right? Whatever. They had the longtime Bachelor host, again, Chris Harris, and this guy's a scumbag too. This guy's dirty as dirt on the ground, right? Creeper. But anyway, so they were doing the show, blah, 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 and he went, again, connecting the dots. So this woman here is the first one, was the first black Bachelorette. Guess what her name is? Rachel. Race. Again, guys, you can't make this stuff up, right? The first Bachelorette, of course, she does this. She can pick whoever she wants, whatever, right? Okay, all these things. And so she ends up being with this one dude. So she has all these guys here that she can pick, a mixed bag, right? Whatever. But she ends up being with this guy, okay? It is what it is, right? So this has been the merging. This has been, whatever. It is what it is. Again, I have to be careful what I say here. The last Bachelor shows, again, we're showing this. You had this lady here, Claire, that met Dell, and in the show, it lasted only a couple weeks because she fell in love with this guy. Oh, and by the way, they broke up, by the way, right? And then after that, you had Taisha. This lady became the Bachelor because she only lasted like 4 or 5 weeks. She's like, I know who I want. I want him and all this. So she left. And so they got this girl. And then she ends up picking this guy. Are we starting to see a pattern? Remember, everything that you see on TV is all part of a system, brothers and sisters. I'm going to be honest. This is all there. This is connected to destroying culture. Hey, you fill in the blanks if you can't see it. Okay? It is what it is. But let's get back to Chris. Okay? So they were filming this show. Everybody knew. I mean, anybody watched the show. She was the front runner, whatever. We knew that. It's all part of the agenda. But getting back to how this is all part of a system, systematically, like a chess game to jack up the minds of the masses. Chris Harrison, right? Maybe the fired host. He was on this show with Rachel, right? And they had a debate because they seen that picture of her. Chris Harris was on the show, and they had a debate how this girl was racist, all of these things, and how she was in the plantation. He goes, what? That was back in 2018. It's racist now, right? Whatever. And so anyway, they basically said, hey, man, you need to step back. Now there are people going after to fire The Bachelor. They pick this guy now. History is meant to be remembered, but not all history is meant to be celebrated. Again, this is part of canceling anything, right? This is where we're headed towards. This guy, again, looked demonic, just like Chris Harris, doing the occult hand symbols, all of these things. It was a train wreck watching this, guys. I'm going to be honest. It was a train wreck. It's disturbing how people fall into this trash. Again, if you're a Bachelor fan, I'm praying that you see that this is an agenda. Again, look at all the Bachelors now. Okay? This is what they're promoting, guys, and you can try to deny it all you want. Now, she is going to be one of the hosts, right? Because Chris, here you see an all-seeing eye with the moon. This is magic, black magic, guys. They are playing you. This is a script. Here again, the sun symbolism, the all-seeing eye. Are we starting to see the picture? They are creating now a culture where they want a one world system. Nobody has culture. Nobody has color. Nobody can do certain things or whatever. You're living in a script. And by the last few Bachelor and Bachelorettes, we can see it right in front of our faces, guys. It is what it is. You can try to debate it. You can try to fight it. Here she is apologizing. He bought her a ring, but he didn't even like her. Okay, all these things and, whatever, guys. This is it, man. This is where we're at. And so people now want to cancel him out because he said the truth. Hey, well, whatever. Well, I would say he said the truth. He's a puppet, too. They're all puppets. Now, to prove, too, that this is all scripts and everything, one of my buddies is actually, he's an older gentleman. He does the road shows. Okay, I don't know if anybody, you may know this or not. They have a TV show called The Roadshow where they go around, supposedly, historians and people who know how much antiques are, and they go around the country and they ask people to go, to wherever they're at, and then they bring in their valuables of antiques, and then, a lady, they'll have an expert there, and the expert will say how much it's worth. Well, the person I know, okay, he's done shows, with the Antique Roadshow. He told me he gets paid $1,500. And I go, wow, you do your research and all this stuff? He goes, no, I take my stuff. They get an actor. So he would be like this person, the professional. And they get an actor to pretend they bring it in. And because it's theirs and they know how much it's worth and they already know the history behind it, they call it, oh, this is worth this and this and this. You live in a scripted world. You live in a scripted world. And this is coming personally from someone that does that show that I know that just told me last week what they do. The game is rigged, man. The game is rigged. So you don't think that this is not rigged? What, again, guys, and I know a lot of people don't want to understand this. Reality TV is not reality TV. They should call it scripted TV. Just like, they had, Jerry Springer. That was, they had some stories that were real, but then they embellished it and they made fights and they paid them more money. And this is all rigged, guys. All rigged. The mom and the brother were scripted, everything, So you're telling me out of 20 beautiful women, he has to pick the one girl? Again, let that sink in. Why? Because it was set up that way. It's all part of the system. And again, maybe the show's not getting good ratings, so they're trying to switch it up and cause more drama. So this is another thing you can't make up in The Bachelor, Bachelorette, which should be canceled, by the way. Boycott these crappy shows. So here is Matt, all the girls he could have picked. And so the girl that he dated left. Okay, she's going to be the host. She's going to be another Bachelorette, I guess. And then this girl. Now, this girl went on the show and came on the show when she first came on the show and used a vibrator. Yeah. And she now is the next Bachelorette. You can't make this stuff up. Why? Because it's there to corrupt the minds. Are we starting to see the picture? It's disgusting, guys. It literally is utterly disgusting. But this is how the game is played. It's called, again, culture creation, social engineering, and manipulation. Yeah. Just like I did a video on The Truth Never Sleeps about, I just finished doing a video on the Grammys and, what's her name? Cardi B with the, you see this word here, the pornographic stuff, WAP video, which again is disgusting. Performance at Grammys for trying to degrade what? Our culture. They're destroying anything with morality and morals. They want to destroy it. They want to fill in their narrative. And that's why they're leading up to, again, eventually taking out the good book and the believers of the Most High, the people of the Most High, are the most persecuted in the world. So this is why we're getting this now. This is all set by design. It's on purpose, okay, for what they want. You fill in the blanks, okay? All there, okay? This is an agenda, guys. If you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. It's scripted. They control the media, the news, the TV, the magazines, and they definitely control the award show. And this is what we got. This is what we got. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion perform a explicit song called WAP, coming under fire, not by just Tucker on Monday, but other groups. Carlson said they're intentionally trying to degrade our culture and hurt our children. But again, in the future, you won't be able to say that. This is happening, guys. This is happening. Here they have the audacity, right? The National Center of Sexual Exploitation, CBS Grammy broadcast, contributed to sexual exploitation of women and the normalizing, making it normal, basically. Sorry, can't talk, of the porn culture. There it is. But nobody can say nothing, right? Oh, and let's go back to The Bachelor. Yeah. Okay? You know what I mean? Okay? It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Are we waking up? And this is the agendas that we're living in. And thank God, Grammy ratings hit a historical low. Only 8.8 million tuned into this year's broadcast compared to 19 million. We need to pray that people are waking up to this filth, this trash, these wicked, evil people. You know what they are, a bunch of witches. It's all a part of an agenda. And there's no debate, no deny anymore. You see it right there. So again, guys, I pray that you see what is happening. You protect the children. You tell your children what is happening, because in the future, you won't be able to publicly say it. And it's already happening in other countries, in China, in Korea, and Russia, all these things, and now it's here. Why? Because they want to control the narrative. I pray that you all have a blessed day. I love you so much. Thank you all. May God bless you and take care. See you in the next one.